guys, welcome back to Motion RC for a flight review on the Freewing 90mm F-15C. I got my pilot Patrick Crosdale, who you've seen in numerous flight reviews now. He's going to be doing the flying in just a little bit, but we're going to talk about this gorgeous, gorgeous 90mm bird. Been out for a while now, obviously, but this is the first time you had any experience flying it, right, Patrick?
Absolutely, yeah. I hadn't touched the 15 before, but the scale Super 90s are always so attractive that I couldn't resist maybe getting my hands on it once.
now we got the itch. We just cost this guy money having him fly all these for us. But the beauty about the F-15, I mean, I think everybody knows that the F-15 was the baddest of the bad. It would have been the baddest 4th gen fighter in the world, undefeated in combat. I think it's 104 to nothing but knockouts, which is awesome. And as you guys can see, I think having built now a couple of these, taking, you know, the F4, the F22, this is no slouch as far as the scale fidelity is concerned. The only thing we don't have plugged in, it does include an air brake, which is awesome. Wouldn't really recommend using it in flight, but we're only using a 6-channel receiver in here, so we just didn't have the available extra channel for that. But you can check out the build video live now, and I show you that thing popping up. Really cool, but it's just, again, an absolutely gorgeous aircraft. Let's show you the landing gear, because again, with the super scale, the Super 90s, you could just see, yep, we've got trailing link suspension, and then those gear doors, all 3 close and give you that nice clean body. And when you see her in the air, she is no slouch. And here she comes out again. Beautiful. You got the landing light here, lights throughout, and then 2 versions available for everybody. So you have the Outrunner. Now, when this came out, I don't think 8S was a thing yet in jets. We hadn't gotten there to the point. So you'll see the high-performance version is still 6S. The only difference is it's running an in-runner, and that's what we have here. So it's a 4068 1680 kV in-runner, and the Outrunner model just, again, going to be a little more sluggish, if you will, but I think you're going to be fine for that. But guys wanting some speed, I think this in-runner performs really nicely. And the one thing I like about this, it's funny because I'm so used to the F-22 now, how it just floats in. But like with this sort of, has that delta wing sort of look. It lands very nice. And I've seen you land it a couple times. I've landed a couple times and had no real struggles. I think if you're on the market for a 90mm, you're not going to go wrong with this F-15C. Yeah. So anything last words before we fly it?
No, let's rip it.
Let's rip it. Here we go. Gorgeous.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Absolutely gorgeous.
What an easy flying little jet, man. Put the flaps up, get her dialed in here on some low rates. We'll come by with a pass. I'm gonna have the throttle out to ease that descent, and then power back in to get it set up.
Nice.
Got a little vertical down the field. Look at that in-runner motor pushing.
Such a scale beauty.
Yes.
This was one of Alpha's favorites to help design, because when he tells me his father used to fly them.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
So this was near and dear to his heart when it came out. So that's why he put so much emphasis. I mean, I think out of the box, funnily enough, this might be like the most scale of the big scale, super scale jets.
And it really is. It's super good looking. All the antennas and whatnot.
And you don't have to do anything with the decals other than those no stepping on it.
No step everywhere.
And as far as flying goes, how do you, I mean, obviously you want to be, you're an advanced pilot, you're getting something like this.
Yeah, I think so. This, the Super Scale 90s, I think this falls in line with more of the more common ones where it does fly a little bit heavier, so you need to be more cognizant of things like approach speeds and whatnot, and really managing its energy all the way around the field. But I mean, she'll turn and burn, you can see it. She'll rock and roll. Maybe a little vertical towards the middle of the field, what do you think?
Yes. Yes, sir. What always impressed me about the F-15 too is its undefeated air-to-air combat ratio. I mean, that's incredible.
And there's a lot of countries that fly it in that way too, especially the Israelis.
Yes.
They love this jet.
I think they said Israel has over half the air-to-air combat kills, at least recorded, right?
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
And I think, if I read correctly, we had about 34 of the 36 air-to-air kills in the Gulf War were in the F-15C. So, very impressive all around.
I do have a friend of mine that flies F-15s overseas, and he enjoys every minute of this jet. Tells me there's no other jet he'd rather fly.
I guess there's somebody out there who lands an F-15 like, I hate my life. I hate work today.
We're gonna do a gear pass and get set up, ready for a landing from right to left.
Perfect.
Got the gear coming out. Look at that. You see the airplane, once she slows down, you really got to get her nose in the air, carry that high alpha. Of course, now that I want to land, we're getting a little bit of a tailwind, but I'll accept it because this is the best way to land a jet from this field. So we're gonna land right to left. Oh yeah, there it is. Air braking. Maybe nose gear brakes towards the end.
She rolls out.
She rolls out really nice.
Beautiful flight path.
What a great flying jet.
And even with the tailwind, because of course,
even with the tailwind,
when we go to fly, so
it's all about being perfect.
Back, right?
Yeah,
we'll taxi
her
her back
this way, and we'll get the battery checker on it. What do you think?
Definitely.
I'm gonna taxi back on the runway here. Taxiing back.
Now, just for the sake of this video, he had his air brake unplugged.
Yes.
You probably could have popped it up on the ground. That would be the only place I would use that.
I mean, if you're nice and slow in the flare, you could probably pop it out, but I would say it's a very nice scale touch to the airplane. I don't know how well I would trust it zipping along at 90 miles an hour and popping that thing out.
Well, you're not going to do a Top Gun stop in midair?
I don't think so.
Let the other planes go by you? Beautiful. Getting down. Getting down. Here, Alex, we're going to be rolling. You want to hold this one? We'll do the battery check and wrap her up. But, guys...
I had about 11 seconds left of useful throttle time. So
what did you set it as? What was your time?
3 minutes.
Yep. 3 minutes?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. All right. We got the Admiral 5000. Just your basic Admiral 5000.
Okay.
Not the 5100.
See about pulling that out. Let's see, is it this way? I can never remember on these ones.
Yeah, all the way up.
There she is.
There it is.
All right, can you see that?
There you go.
3.76.
Give me a little tilt to the left there.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. 3.76. There you go.
That's
What do you think?
perfectly storage charged. Now I don't take it home. Don't have to do anything.
And for a 90, that's actually really good for it to get into that range of a 3.76 on a 3-minute flight. It's a good flying jet. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, and just the presence of it alone is awesome. Like, I mean, I've seen it fly a couple times now with Joan Allen. I flew it the first time, and she's beautiful. I mean, she landed. You saw me land. I proved.
It was good. It was a really
but I
good
lost
landing.
one on a brownout, so I was really depressed. So we had to come back out here and do it again. But guys, whether you're flying the in-runner or the out-runner, I don't think you're going to find a better looking F-15 on the market in the large size. It still holds up, even though it's a couple years old now.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely gorgeous. What is it, the gasser in the background about to go up?
We're gonna let them take off.
That's the problem with the field here, guys. But again, guys, that'll do it for the F-15C. Thank you so much, Patrick, as usual, guys. And be sure to check us out. Facebook, Instagram, everything. Gasser's going up. We're getting out of here. See ya.